Today is day 12 of a 100 hard day challenge. 46 minutes of workout, 300 calories spent, and now I start to run outside.
So today's a day to do my preps. I like to use the spots over here. Pink salt, it's more healthy. This is for the chicken, of course. Olive oil, the spinach, um, kind of wrap, low carb, pasta, chicken breast, some vegetables, organic, pretty good. And you don't have idea, but this here, super, super, super tasty. You don't have idea. Look at it. Look at this. I prefer to cook by myself. You know, it's cheaper, and I know how to cook. Basically, everybody knows. If you look in internet, you can learn everything.
So today, actually, tonight, for me, we're gonna talk about the importance of eat healthy. It's something you really need to pay attention because this influential directly in your energy. Basically, you are what you eat. So let's just me finishing all the preps, and I will be back, and we're gonna have a conversation about foods and all this stuff, and how this um, diet it's influencing me right now in the hard day challenge, and I need to do some adjusts as well. So because I was losing muscle at the same time and not just losing fat. So I need to upgrade a little bit more the proteins and the carb. Otherwise, I'll have a problem. And not a problem because it is a problem because I will lose muscles and it's not my goal. If my goal is gain muscles and lose fat. So basically, yeah, that's it for right now.
Now, I just calculate all the portions. It's 100 of carbs or 100 of pasta each. Now I put this perfection over here, 200 each. Prep. This is so tasty, you can imagine, and so healthy too. A little mess here, but I will just clean. It's fine. All the preps ready. Now it's time to prepare the wrap with chicken breast. Look at this, guys. So much food. Can you imagine? I will eat this during a week. This is my stock of protein stuff. More protein, yogurt. Yes, this is extra food. Some spinach, apple, and grapes in the end. Plus apples here. Finally, now it's time to clean all this mess I did. A lot of work. Well, untouched kitchen. Everything clean, nice and sexy again. The floor. Guys, I am done with the preps, and I will explain you why I decide to prepare by myself First of all, I have the control of how much protein, carb, and fat I'm eating. So if you are doing cuts or if you are doing a booking, doesn't matter. I think it's better. You can have more control and it's cheaper. However, if you make more than $20 hour, doesn't make sense for you to be preparing your own food because you can basically pay people and chefs and like tempo or another kind of already prepared foods, and you can have good food and you don't spend time preparing and cleaning and buying and all this stuff. But basically, I for me work better like that. So I just order the things in the supermarket, the delivery from me here. I pick up or organize the things on the fridge, and then this was in the morning. I decide to prepare all the food in the night, so I work all day long, and I still having the food for the whole week. So this is gonna save me a lot of time, and I just spend 2 hours. No, sorry, I spend around 3 hours to prepare the food, organize all the prep, to clean, make the things dry, the pots and all of that. So basically 3 hours to prepare all the things and clean the kitchen. So this is gonna save me a lot of time during the week. I already said that. So let's talk about food. Uh, I watch a bunch of videos about healthy diet, and here's what I learned. You need to have control of the macros you are eating, because if you're sleeping in, if you're training but you're not eating healthy, that's gonna mess up everything, because the food basically it's where all your energy come from. So for the brain, for the body, to recover your muscles, even if you're not training, doing gym, if you're running, if you're doing any sport, because I believe people who watch this channel are healthy already, but if you're not, they're gonna become. And why eat healthy? I I think I have a lot of reasons to be doing that. First of all, I like it. I feel better, and I don't blame myself to be eating fast food that much, to don't be drinking that much, to don't eating sugar at all. So I feel better when I feel healthy. When I start to eat this kind of stuff, I start to mess up with all my metabolism and with yours too. So I strongly recommend, if you don't eat healthy, start to eat healthy. Prepare food, or at least have conscience of how many macros, or how many carbs, protein, fat you are eating, basically your macros. It's really important to have the control of that, because why? I'll give you my example. I run 45 minutes and I'm training 45 minutes of gym. So means 90 minutes of per workout. And that's a lot of work. And I spend a lot of energy. And my job, I work around 12 hours. And that is, it is hard too. So, because I need to be getting up and down all the time. The package is not hard, but spend energy. I'm healthy. I have 25 years. I say hard because I'm already not resting that much. So is one thing I'm doing wrong right now. I'm not having that much rest because I'm working, I'm doing all the preps, all this stuff. And this night, I will be sleeping around 4 hours and a half, 5 hours maximum, and then I'll be back to work. But at some point in my life, in my journey, I will be able to sleep at least 7 hours daily because is what the doctors and psychologists, all the people who learn and who study this kind of healthy stuff say. So right now I cannot sleep 7 hours. I can sleep six. Today I can sleep five maximum. That happens, is the price sometimes we need to pay if we have big goals. The life sometimes is unbalanced. Sometimes you're not gonna have the control of, oh, I'm eating healthy, sleeping well, working well, and everything is doing all right. Sometimes you need to sleep less, not for a long period of time, but establish a vision, a goal. When I achieve this, I will come back to sleep this amount of hours and then never come back to sleep less than 6, 7 hours daily. Mm, let's come back to the food. Uh, have a lot of type of diets you can go for. It depends of your goals, but I really recommend you find someone like a nutritionist. It's basically one person who studied for a couple of years, and this person knows already a lot of different routines for different people, and they can give you the best advice of how you should be eating, and if you can eat different stuff, like for example, you can put ice cream in your diet every day. Depends of how many carbs and how many fat or how many protein you already have. Basically, it depends of your goals too. So eating healthy for progress in life is really important. It's good for thinking, good for the the progression of the body, to build muscles, to think better, to work better. So take care and pay attention in what you are eating. Stop to eat junk food. Stop uh, once a week, twice a week, enough. Now, if you are eating fast food every day, putting a bunch of sugar, like ice creams with a lot of sugar and fat. What else? This cheap transgenic element. I don't know if it's like that, how I should say. Um, processed meat. That's terrible for your body too. A lot of sodium, food with a lot of fat, fast food all the time. Be careful because sometimes it's hard to come back. You put in too much dopamine in your brain and too much fat and sugar in the body. Your energy is gonna be going down, down, and down. And at some point, you're not gonna recognize yourself. Uh, it's dangerous. But if you wanna achieve good results in your healthy, if you wanna lose fat, stop to drink that much sugar drinks like soda, uh, even juice. Be careful with juice, like grape juice, orange juice. This is have a bunch of sugar, fructose, transform in sugar in the blood, basically. So yeah, mm, today is day 12 of 100 hard day challenge. I did everything. I ran 5 miles. I training 45 minutes of chest and triceps. I made all the preps. I work a lot. I did meditation, and right now, after I edit and post this video, I will slow down. I will take a good shower, I will read to put my mind slow and slow, and then I will have a good rest and a good sleep. Um, that's it for today, guys. Take care of your health, eat healthy, don't mess up with diet, and you're gonna have good results, trust me. And as always, stay focused, stay growing. I'll see you tomorrow.